This is pa8. What you need to do this time is to implement a web file server that allows downloading of text or HTML-based object. Now, your server will need to be able to receive and interpret HTTP request messages, all right? Now, these will not be challenging because you've done this already in pa7. What's really new in pa8 is you need to identify the file being requested and pack it into an HTTP response message, a legal HTTP response messages. So when you return this message back to the browsers, back to the clients, the browsers that are existing will be able to interpret it and render the content appropriately. So your server here will need to allow requests from web browsers such as Chrome. So Chrome is a command line based web browser. Or Google Chrome or Firefox, these will be the GUI, the graphical web browsers. Okay, so test your web servers on these existing web browsers and make sure that it works, okay, on all these general web browsers. Now, more specifically, let me go over the steps that your server needs to implement. First, listening at a particular port that is assigned to you. Okay, wait for a dial-up request. Once the request is there, start the data socket, and then from that socket reads the HTTP request. From the request, find out what is the path name and the file name. So you can check in the file system whether the file does exist. If it does, return the file to the web browser such that the web browser can render it appropriately on the screen. Now, in case the file doesn't exist on the system, return still an HTTP response message, and in the message containing this, file not found, so the web browser will be able to display a short text message, file not found on the screen. And for pa8, this is going to be a strict requirement. Make sure that you print exactly file not found. And then close the data socket and then go back to step 1 and listen for another HTTP request, another dial-up request.